I'm going to say something to you, and I want you to think about how much of it you understand. Are you ready? Here we go.
Ile, hichik, kanin lise, mi an kanitej, I amersa.
I'm going to guess you didn't catch any of that. But if you were a person living where I do, in the vicinity of Mount Diablo, east of San Francisco, in the year 1760, most likely, you would have understood all of that. I live near what were known as Saklan, Chupkan, Volvon, Julpun, and Tatkan, all Miwok communities.
Let's hear some more of their language.
Luti, Owoto, Tolokoto, Oisa, Supa Hesmuwi, Keneeke, Osokasi, Telekaka, Usiusius. But what does it mean? Well, I'm going to share with you an amazing facet of this language. It turns out that you can actually understand a lot of it without any English translation. I know, it sounds incredible, but all I'm going to have to do is to repeat that to you once again, and this time, with no hints. All of you are going to understand exactly what it means. Are you ready? Here we go again. Luti, Owoto, Tolokoto, Oisa, Supa Hesmuwi, Keneeke, Osokasi, Telekaka, Usiusius. See? You got it. But what language is this, actually? Well, for a long time, many people assumed that it was an Ohlone language.
And you can see how they would have come to this conclusion because here, if you look at this map, you'll see that the Ohlone homelands are running in a roughly north to south direction along the coast. And if we extend the eastern border here of the Ohlone homelands up to the water, well, then it's going to run right through the Mount Diablo area where we are here.
But in the 1950s and the 1960s, language scientists examined the language and they determined that, in fact, it's similar to Plains Miwok and Northern Sierra Miwok, and that it is actually a Miwok language. So they called it Bay Miwok. And we can see how it became a Miwok language.
Because the Miwok homelands run roughly east to west. If you start on the right-hand side of this map in the foothills of the Sierras and move to the left out to the water in the west, then you'll swoop down under the water of the bay into this little lip here, and that runs through the Mount Diablo area where we are here.
These terms, incidentally, Bay Miwok, Northern Sierra Miwok, wouldn't have meant anything to the people living here in 1760. In fact, most likely, even the term Miwok itself would have been a foreign word. The word Miwok comes from the Northern Sierra Miwok language. It means people. In Southern Sierra Miwok, however, people is Miuku. And as for what word folks here would have used for the word people, we don't really know. It is reasonable to suppose, though, that many people living here understood the geographical layout that these terms describe, giving trade, intermarriage, and social and religious gatherings, including many near and on Mount Diablo itself.
So today I live in the beautiful city of Concord, California, which is one of the cities located in the ancestral homeland of the Bay Miwok. And here we speak English and we speak Spanish and Tagalog today and Hindi and Korean, Pashto, Farsi, Nahuatl, Polish, and many other languages, as is true in cosmopolitan areas around the country and indeed the world today. Now, to me, it's remarkable, though, that as recently as 1760, we're talking just 9 years, before the arrival of the Spanish and the establishment of the mission system, and just 16 years before the American Revolution back east in the colonies of then New England, no one here speaks English, no one here speaks Spanish or any of these other languages. The only language that you would be likely to hear frequently is Bay Miwok, and then some of the other local languages when people came in to trade or because they got married or for some other reason.
So let's hear some more of the language. This time I'm going to read you a paragraph, and then I'll translate it into English. Ile, hichik, kanin biselise, mi an kanitej, hi, amusasa, lewekinok sakasko wakaini, ini usuwasi, wasoini melaka, osio, nechochokos kamitej. And here's how it translates. No, go away, I'm cold. You, come with me. Yes, give me the wood. Put those boats into the river. That woman on the mountain is my wife. Wait, take my grandson with you. You would be right to wonder why I would read you that instead of something else. The reason is that today there's only so much we can really do when we're writing in Bay Miwok.
There are a number of California languages for which there is substantial documentation. And here, for example, we have a Northern Sierra Miwok dictionary that's quite complete. There's a grammar at the front. If you were to spend a lot of time with this and give it careful attention, you could become conversational in this language or even fluent.
Unfortunately, though, today the Bay Miwok language is not well documented. In fact, I've only been able to find about 20 pages of material. There may be some more hiding out there somewhere in an archive just waiting to be discovered, but for now this paragraph is about the best we can do. To which one might say,
what's the point?
But we don't do that. Because we're people who care about one another and who care about our history, and we know that it's nothing new for something important to come down to us from the past in a form that may not be complete today.
It might be missing a head, have no arms, be missing a wing. It might be broken and missing key information. It might be missing its roof, it might be missing columns, it might be missing the whole interior, and when we see something like that,
we don't ask, what's the point? We instead call such things priceless. We also know that while such treasures may not be as complete as they once were, the people who produced them have descendants who are very much still here. And that's certainly true here in the East Bay of California.